What does it mean to act like Hashem? How do you channel Hashem? Because what does Hashem do? What does Hashem do? Hashem is the one who gives life to lowly people. As the pasuk says, Hashem made the world in 6 days, and He rested on the seventh day. Elsewhere, Hashem created the world in 6 days, and then He rested on the seventh. What was He resting from? So in Chassidus it's explained, based on the Kabbalah. Kabbalah talks about the Asara Mamaris Shebahem Nivra Olam, the 10 utterances with which Hashem created the world. This week's Pirkei Avos. So in the Sifrei Kabbalah it says about Asar Mamaris, Lav Urcha de Malka Lishtoi B'mili Dehedyoita, which means it's not the way of the king. It's not suiting for a king to be involved in simple words, simple inyana. In other words, for Hashem, it's so to say, it's a departure from Himself to create worlds. The worlds are so lowly that for Hashem to preoccupy Himself with creating the worlds is, Hashem has to leave Himself, so to say, in order to do that. In other words, let's say, imagine you have a big Rosh Yeshiva, and the kid comes home from Cheder one day, 9 years old, and says, Tati, can you help me build a treehouse? Now the Rosh Yeshiva is interested in building a treehouse like I'm interested in dancing in ballet. But there's the love of a father to a child, and it's a way to connect. Rosh Yeshiva says, yeah, and he goes and he gets some wood and some nails, hopefully he doesn't hurt himself too badly, and he helps his son making to make a treehouse. Now we all understand that when the Rosh Yeshiva is creating the treehouse, he's departing from himself to do that. That's not his world, it's not where he naturally is. And you might want to say, when he finishes, he's shavas vayinofash, he's returning back to himself. And that's what's brought down in Chassidus, B'negei to Shabbos also. For 6 days, Hashem was preoccupied in mili dehedyoita, in mundane matters that essentially don't suit Him. Why? Because all of the world is hamashpili liris bashamayim of ha'aretz, that for Hashem to pay attention to bashamayim of ha'aretz, to have an earth is hamashpili. For Hashem it's hashpal, it's a degradation for Hashem. So if we want to channel Hashem, what does Hashem do? Hashem is mechayeh ruach shvalim. Hashem does chesed with the lowly. And this is something which is very important. When you can give tzedakah, you can have rachmanis, you can be a bal chesed. If you want to channel Hashem, you want to have izdapkus rucha berucha, is when your chesed is in a way of lahachis ruach shvalim. When your chesed is to those who are least deserving. That's channeling Hashem. Medrash says, I think it's in the Psikta of Rab Kahana, I think it says that Rabbi Eliezer, he once came home after a day in yeshiva, and he asked his family, what happened today in the house? They said, we had a bunch of guests. They came, they ate, they drank, and they praised you for hosting them. I said, nothing special. A little while later he comes home and says, what happened today? Today we had guests. They came, they ate, and they drank, and they cursed you out. He says, this is it. This is where the mitzvah is. We all know, first of all, in tzedakah gashmis and physical tzedakah, there is that beggar who's annoying and smelly and meshuga, mentally deranged. Giving that person tzedakah, that's channeling Hashem. That's lahachis ruach shvalim. And it's not only in tzedakah gashmi, it's not only in physical tzedakah. Because tzedakah means to give a person what they need. So you have the meshugana who wants your attention. Because no one else is saying hello to them, and no one else is willing to listen to their 20-minute theory about the latest conspiracy. And when you sit and you listen to them for 20 minutes, that's lahachis ruach shvalim. That's what they need. That's channeling the Rebbeinu Shalom. That's channeling the Chesed of Hashem. The person who works for you in your office, who is arrogant and annoying, and he wants everyone to respect them and laugh at their jokes. He needs respect. He needs is this person a shafal? Is this person a lowly person? Absolutely. That's where the Eibishter is. The Eibishter is to be found not in when you're nice to nice people, not when you give money to people who their their stories, tear your heart, and you feel compelled to open up your. No, it's the person who you're repelled by, and that person you still go and you give them tzedakah. That's where the Eibishter is.